Hello, Daniels. Hi, everyone. Just we're waiting, as usual, for the next guys and your teams to be part of the online webinar. Morning, Leo. Hope everything is fine. It's a Friday afternoon, so basically we have a nice weekend to enjoy, maybe. Hello, Sean. Hi, Jake. As I was saying, I will wait a little bit more if there's more of you who are trying to connect to the webinar. Hello. Let me know if one of your team members is having any troubles to get access to the webinar or something. Other than that, like how was your assignment? I hope everyone enjoyed it. And I hope everyone is already in contact with your Digital for Youth mentor. There are for you anything you need or require. Yeah, I think it was easy. It was easy an assignment. Very, very easy, actually. Okay, so far we are 28 participants. Let's going to wait a little bit more, and we are going to commence. We're going to start at 3:05 in 3 more minutes. So if you want to go quickly to the bathroom or gather some bottle of water or a couple of tea, you can do it right now, and I will commence at 3:05. So hurry. This time, this module is about analytic tools. And if you have a notebook or somewhere to make notes, will be nice. There will be a lot of demos, live demos right now. So I hope to share a lot of knowledge with you again. We are just hoping for the rest. Right now we are 29 participants. Sorry for, I ask you for an apology to all of you. It used to be this online meeting at 2 p.m., I know. However, as you may know, I am a master's student too. And one of my lecturers, basically, he needs more time on class. That's why I couldn't be on time. So I ask you for an apology to all, but other than that, like I will do my best to have all your online modules at 2 p.m. as I schedule it to you. So okay, 1 more minute. Just waiting if someone else wants to join. I encourage this time everyone to, if you have a laptop, to use it because these analytic tools, they have small details, and it will be nice to look at them in a laptop rather than on a mobile. So let me share you my screen one more time. Just give me a second. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna start again. By the way, if someone has any doubts, please drop it in the chat and let me know if you have any doubt at any moment. I will try to make it really nice and easy. Yeah, Lurkin raise his hand. If you have any doubt, put it on the chat as I said. And again, like if you know that one of your team members is missing and he's trying to connect, let me know so we can pause it. But I think everyone right now is, well, yeah, almost there. So, can you please raise your hand if you see my screen of the presentation? It's called Module 1 Digital for Youth. Okay, thank you. Super. It's good to know that everyone is on the same page. Super. So, yeah, so anything I said, raise your hand and ask me in the chat. As you know, I'm Elizabeth or Ellie. Actually, I correct my icon. Yeah, it wasn't Ireland flag. I don't know which flag it was, but thank you for telling me. And yeah, well, this is me, and I will be your trainer today and in the following days. Quickly, the final project I decided to make rather a video post about how is your final project and what you need to deliver. About the prizes, we already have one idea of what could be the prize for the winners. However, I think yesterday in our Facebook group, if you have any idea of what a good prize for you could be. So if you have any idea, like a realistic idea, I cannot give you a lot of money, let me know, and maybe we can do something to make this prize much more enjoyable for you. If you have any doubts about your assignment, that was the first assignment, please talk to your mentor. First is your first point of contact. Let me see the chat. Okay, everything is fine. Nice. Okay, I will follow them. Okay. So now this is Analytic Tools Module 2. So please put in the chat, what do you think about what is analytics? Have you heard about this before? Is it something that maybe is already something that you know? So what is analytics? Like if I said, we're going to review analytic tools, do you have something in mind? Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. So I'm trying to stop here, waiting for Lorcan, Deering, and another member, but I will just try to answer all of your comments. So Daniel says, no, he haven't heard. Matthew, analyzing information. Okay, you're close. Finn, looking at information. Yeah. Leo, analyze data. Okay. Jake Walls, analyzing things like information. Sean also analysis of data or statistics, gather data systems for online services. Stephen, okay, it seems someone has been Googled something. Ryan, reviewing information, and Daniel clearly looking at data. Reviewing data, okay. So I think we agree that analytics, it's related to information and data, right? So actually, this is, as usual, Google is giving us, I will say, not really nice examples or definitions from analytics, but Google says that this is from Oxford, actually. Google says that it's a systematic computational analysis of data or statistics. I think sounds really, I don't know, catchy, but not really what I wanted to show you. Oh, sorry. So most of you mentioned information and data. What is their difference? Do you know it? Actually, there's a huge difference between data and information. So do you have what will be the difference between information and data? What is data? Matthew says the context. Okay. Daniel says you get information from data. Okay, I think here's one winning response. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. As Ivan Walsh says, data is raw. Jake Walsh says that is data collected. Exactly. I mean, all of you guys, I think we shouldn't have this model actually, like you already know this. Yes, as you said, data is raw, unorganized facts. It could be text or numbers, basically characters pulled together. And information is that data that is processed, organized in a structure, or represented in a given context. Raise your hand if you're having any problems with the connection or it's mine. I want to make sure that you are enjoying the content. Can you raise your hand if anyone has any problem? Only Daniel's? Okay. I think it's only Daniel's perhaps connection. Sean says that my chat wouldn't work. Okay. All your chat should work. It's just that right now, I am the one who only are reviewing the chat. So yeah, it's part of the new rules now. Okay, I will try to go slowly and check the chat, so be sure that everyone is there. So as I said, the information is data that is processed. So once you process all the data, this transforms to information. And why is that relevant? I will show you why. Because to be honest, I know that all of you mentioned information and data, but analytics is much more than just analysis of data. And that's basically why we are here. Analytics is, and this is from Wikipedia, and is something that I agree on, is discovery, interpretation, and communication of meaningful patterns in data. What does that mean? Okay, discovery. Why discovery? Discovery is about going to some of these analytic tools that perhaps, I will show you in a few. Interpretation, because it requires of a person to analyze all these data and communicate these insights to another person or to a business or to your client. And it's also about communicate these meaningful patterns. It's not just about one text and one image. It's about how these patterns interact, and we can communicate it to our client and transform it into an insightful information of all the data that we analyzed before. So I hope you remember this, because you can live from analyzing data. Yes, of course. So if you are interested about data and analyzing and numbers and use this numerical and analytical being inside of you, yes, actually there are more than 1,000 analytics jobs only in Ireland. What type of jobs you can have? Remember, not everything is coding. One, for example, in Google says Global Business Analyst, Analytics and Insights. And basically, as I told you before, the first module, this is about being a digital advisor. So Google says that they require someone that is in charge of understanding critical business needs, which is covered in the first module. And this is the second module, which will cover the data insight solutions via your analytical skill. And this is only one example, but there's more examples. Like actually, not only the tech companies require someone that understands and transforms data from some inside information. It could be TikTok, it could be Apple, even Coca-Cola requires someone that reviews all the data. Do you think why Coca-Cola requires a data scientist? Like why do you think Coca-Cola requires someone that analyzes data? Put it in the chat and let me know if you have any idea of why Coca-Cola or these big brands, beverages, or okay, supply and demand. Yes, exactly. So thank you, Liam. Stephen, for feedback on the product for marketing. Connor says to know what markets to target. Finn says to find out who to advertise to. Market information. Daniel says to analyze ingredients. Okay, actually all of you have a piece of truth. Like there's no only one answer. For example, it could be to analyze how many sales Coca-Cola has done in Ireland and to compare those to UK and maybe perhaps look for an opportunity of how to sell more. It could be to analyze also what product of Coca-Cola company sells more. For example, maybe the light Coke is much they have much more sales in Ireland, but maybe in Mexico or in US, the Coke that sells the most is the traditional Coke. So, or even also in marketing, like a marketing person or a digital advisor in this case, they need to analyze how many people is interacting with the brand in the Facebook page, or what are the people is commenting on social media in order to understand if there's any concern about the brand, or they are talking good things or bad things about the brand. So this is all about give insights and about help the business or organizations to give them this relevant information to make a better solution or to build a better solution for the company. So we will review these analytic tools that every digital advisor should know. At least these ones, because these are free analytic tools. So we are going to start with the first free analytic tools that I want you to learn is called Google Mobile Friendly Test. So let me change my, yes, my image here. But yeah, as I said, why mobile? Because, I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's really, it bothers me as a consumer, as a user, to go to a website on my mobile, and that is not friendly. It's not really easy to see, and I cannot see maybe the small images or the small text that is available. It's better if it is a website. The user experience is much better on a mobile phone or in a tablet. So, as I said, I will give you a mobile-friendly test live demo. How are you gonna do this? Basically, you just go to Google and put mobile-friendly test. This is the most easier way to do it. And usually it's the first one. So if it says mobile-friendly test Google Search Console, should be this one. I just will click on it. Yeah, this is it. This is the mobile-friendly test that Google offers and is for free. So, you here just need to type the URL of the website that you are going to analyze. Do you want me to analyze a specific website, maybe a brand, a shoes, or any brand that you feel you like? Or I could just research some of my ones that I like, but I prefer just to tell me which one do you like it. Club Penguin. Okay, I don't know what is Club Penguin actually, but this is by Jake Walsh. Just let me type. So first you will go to Club Penguin. I just will type. Okay, the new Club Penguin. Okay, I think this is a game, right? I've seen my sister using this. Okay, thank you, Guy. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not a gamer as well. I used to, but not right now. So just look for your website that you want to analyze, and just click. I will click on copy the link address, but if you know already how is the exactly URL, it's fine. So right now I'm copying the Club Penguin online address, and I just will paste it here. And I will click on test URL. Some of the, just to let you know, it's analyzing it. Some of the websites, sometimes Google cannot read them, and this is a problem. So if Google cannot read your website, like it's absolutely then a website that is not really friendly for Google. And if the website is not friendly for Google, then your website won't appear in Google search as easy as possible. So Jake Walsh told me that we reviewed Club Penguin. So as you can see, this page is not mobile friendly at all. And this tool will give you, like, I will say, insights of why it's not mobile friendly. The main things that Google says here is the text is too small to read, the clickable elements are too close together, and the view report is not set. This is basically the tool, and on the right side, you can see how the website will look like on a mobile phone. It could be a mobile or it could be a tablet, but actually it's not really, it's not really mobile at all. I will give you an extra tip I have learned recently, actually. But it's just how to review also that how to review how your page looks in a mobile or in a tablet form. So this is a Club Penguin, and if you click the right part of the mouse and you go to inspect, I will click on inspect, and you will see in the right side all the code, the HTML and CSS and all the codes that basically a code and development expert did to develop this website. But what I just want to show you, because I to be honest, I don't enjoy coding, not too much, and this class is not for coding. Just tap here in this corner, and you can see, I will just type it here once, and I will twice, one more, as you can see. And here I can see if it's responsive or how it looks like in another types of phones. So for example, if I have an iPad, how it looks like this. Actually, it's not bad. But what if I have an iPhone? It looks like this. But if I have an iPhone or a Galaxy S5, it looks like this. So just to give you like a small tip of how you can look at this. I mean, you don't need to go to your cell phone and review it for you. Like if you don't have any cell phone, you can do it in your laptop. But okay, this is the first tool. I will go with Daniel clearly told me this another website. Maybe it's Shamrock Rovers. Okay, so again, I will copy the link. Oh, come on, guys! It's just a website. Don't worry. So I will just copy the link and I will paste it here, and I just click on it. Oh, okay, it's analyzing it, which is a good thing. Sometimes takes time, but yeah. As you can see, it takes time, a little bit of time, but this is what you're gonna do for your charity, for SVP. It's really easy, but if your dad or your sister, your mom, or someone of your family members have a website, you already can give this insight to him, like, hey, your website is mobile friendly or not. And to be honest, like this can opens you a lot of interesting opportunities, maybe in the future. So, well, it says that the Shamrock Rovers, it is mobile friendly. So this is how it will look like if the page is mobile friendly. And well, as you can see here, we can review how the person will review the website. As you can see, this is like a warning, and it says page loading issues, view details. So I just click on it, and it says page partially loaded. Not all page resources could be loaded. This can affect how Google sees and understands your page. So what does this mean? This means, I mean, you can learn more and go deeply, but yeah, it's, in a short way, I just will tell you that maybe the website has CSS or images that cannot be loaded because there are many, to be honest, there are many ways why some pages or why some images cannot be uploaded efficiently. But it's more about the UX, the user experience, and it's about how much time it requires to Google to read the image and the content of the website. However, this page is mobile friendly, which is something good. So this is the first analytic tool, and I will move forward because there are other 3 tools that I want to show you. So this is the first one. I just will go here and we'll close this. Okay. The other, the other is called Google Page Speed Insights. And what does that mean? It's basically Google again will give you insights about if the website is slow or is quick when it goes to download it when you are Googling on google.com, for example. So instead of me just trying to explain you what it is, I will show you. Again, you just type and look for Google page speed insights. And yeah, oh, this is something that I want to show you. If I click here, it is from thinkwithgoogle.com. Thinkwithgoogle.com is a website, of course, by Google, where they give loads of insights about the market, about their consumers, about businesses, about everything. So if someone is interested about just know about the market and insights, you can go there and actually well, I will show you already what is this. But if you want just to know a little bit more of this digital industry and about what Google is doing to help businesses in order to appear in google.com or to help them in the advertising part, this is the website. There are a lot of studies, and you could be here for days. But if you really like it, subscribe it, and you will start to have really nice insights from Google specifically. So yeah, as I said, there's a huge team just specified just to give the consumers for free insights in the marketing part or any other way just to help them to be on an online basis. But well, we're going to review the Google's page speed insights, and it's not there, it's here. It should be developers.google.com. This is the one that we want to look at. So I will click here. And again, we need a page to review. So let me review one that you already gave to me. I will search for, it's called let me see, Google. Well, we can do it Google, but Google is already mobile friendly, but let's try. I mean, if I put just google.com, this is just an insight that guy told me, but oh, maybe Google cannot analyze themselves. Let me see it like that. No, maybe they don't let them to do it. I don't know. Well, let's try with another one. Reddit. Someone told me to try with Reddit. Hold on. So I will click on it. I will copy again the link address. We'll go back and paste it here. And I will analyze it. Again, it requires time, but sometimes, again, there are some pages that are not really developed really well, and Google cannot read them. So this is a problem for Google and cannot give you, of course, insights. However, the charity that I gave you, I made the test already, and there won't be any problem to review this part. But if you are a little bit nerd as I am, and you test all that you can have them, you can do it. So this is a Reddit, and this is what Google gives you. I will explain every part. First, we have two results. The left side is the mobile result, and the right side is a desktop part. Just let me, okay, sorry. Yeah, I was just reviewing if someone else have a doubt, but no. Okay, so in this case, Google gives us the score on a mobile and on a desktop way of Reddit.com in this case. So in a mobile, Google says that Reddit has a score of 41 and it's in red. And when it's in red, we don't like it because it's something that must be improved. So why is 41? And Google will give you exactly the reason why they decided that Reddit has a 41 score. So there's a lot of information here for developers and for people that makes websites, but in general terms, I will try to give you the explanation. So this, when it says lab data, basically this is the, I will put on this side, yeah. If, let's say that we have access to SVP, the people that basically they develop the website, and we can talk with the marketing team and with the people and with the developers, we can say, hey, as digital advisor, I have this recommendation for you. And Google says that your mobile is 41 score. And what does that mean? It means that that your website is not as quick as it should be. So what you can do in order to make it quicker, and these are the recommendations. So there's loads of, I will say, yeah, maybe terms that even I don't understand really well, but you can go to learn more and go deeper. But basically, it's everything that Google here recommends. For example, first CPU idle or max potential first input delay, etc. If the developer makes this, then this is the amount of time that it will improve. So this is the opportunities. Basically, they say, if you want to save time, the first thing you need to do is to serve images in next-gen formats and properly sized images. And also you can do all of this. For example, minimize the main thread work, which will be like 9 seconds, which is a lot. Server statistics assets, like there's loads of improvements. I just don't want you to get concerned about all the all the text or all the concepts, because it's not your job to know it, and it's even not my job. But it's more about to be a digital advisor and say, hey, I know that your site is not really has a nice speed in a mobile form, and this is what you can do in order to be quicker, and that's it. Like, then you can pass this information to the developer or to someone else that basically develops the website, and they will know what to do. So don't worry about that. And if you look at these images, like these, yeah, like this, it seems like copy paste, but it's not. What does that mean? Is, for example, when you go to reddit.com, this will be, and this is microseconds, like I don't know how to, yeah, it's microseconds. So let's say that from here to here, what is the experience that the user has when Reddit is downloading all the information. So actually this is a nice way to do it. I will show you like a really not nice way of how to do it in another example. As Connor says, they can, okay, Connor says that basically they cannot make the website really nice. Yeah, they're trying to make the website slow to force people to download the app. Yes, this can be also one of the strategic parts. Maybe the resources that they use is only for the app rather than the website. However, if Reddit is interesting to appear on google.com or to have like a better ranking or a better, yeah, like a better, to improve user experience, they should do this anyway. But yeah, I agree, like it will depend on the business. As a guy say, yes, it's just to optimize the performance of the site, exactly. So this is only the mobile part, but what about the desktop? Maybe the desktop they have, or no, they don't have. The desktop is worse actually. So yeah, and again, it will have the same types of solutions, and the opportunities are here. This is the top priorities: reduce the images, properly size images, etc. And this is the full diagnosis. Let's try with another one. I will try with, let me see which another 4chan. It's another website. I don't know what is that, but I just will go with you. Okay. I again just will copy the link. It's exactly as it is. And okay, just give me a second. Here, exactly. And I will put it here. Analyze. Let's say what's happening. Daniels is asking, is it cheaper for the company if the site is slower? Cheaper. For example, you could be a really great developer of websites that can do a really nice website that is friendly and has a really nice page speed. But if you don't have the knowledge of how to do it, it will be more expensive, of course. Because why? Because knowledge, if the more knowledge that you have in order to improve something, the more expensive it is. That's why it's also important for you guys to understand these analytic tools that are very easy and are for free. So when you have maybe your business or you work for a company or you want to help someone to improve their business, this is the first thing that you can do. Maybe you don't know how to optimize the website. However, if you already tell the person what to do, it will be easier rather than start from zero and don't have any clue about how to improve the website. So yes and no, it will depend. Well, in this case, 4chan.org has 99 score of mobile, which is good. And well, this is like, I will say the things that they are doing great. That's why they have like a green dot on there, the speed index and all of that. And finally, this is the opportunities. If they want to do it like faster, they could do this. And what about the desktop? Maybe the desktop is also great. Yeah, exactly. So for example, maybe 4chan, if you go to I will go to the website here quickly. Maybe it's not really nice look for me, for example, that I'm a marketing person. However, in terms of performance in mobile and desktop, like it's perfect. So of course, the more videos, the more images that you put in your website, the more optimizing it should be for the user experience to improve this page insight. Why do you think it's important to improve it besides the user? Like, does someone knows why it should be faster in mobile and in desktop? Like why Google recommends or pushes businesses to do this website really quicker or faster? Matthew says reputation. Okay, I mean, I agree, but it's not the answer that I'm looking for. Ryan says it's easier for people. Yeah, it's easier. Yeah, I agree. It's for user experience. Yeah, but it's not, again, the answer that I'm looking for. Someone else? No? Okay, I will give you the answer then. More secure, Jackie Walsh says, it's not about security actually, but I mean, it could be also, it impacts the safety of the person, yes. Less time consuming, Ryan. More traffic, Daniel. Matthew Morgan, so people can look at the website quicker. Daniels, to make sure people aren't waiting too long. Exactly. So I will go with Daniel and Daniels. I mean, Daniel and Cleary. Sorry guys if I don't have any good pronunciation yet. But yeah, it's about, exactly, it's about get more traffic first, but also how to make more traffic, because there's an insight Google says, I will share it to you later, guys, if I can find it, but there's loads of insights, like I will say, what's the name of this? Google has a lot of information about this, where it says that if the website has a duration of more than 3 seconds to download, people will leave. Like more than 3 seconds is a lot of time in a mobile phone or in a desktop. Like we as users, we want everything fast, good, and easy. So if your website is not really fast, then you're losing, of course, traffic, then you're losing users, and therefore you're losing opportunities. If, for example, for a charity, they will lose opportunities to donate, for example. They can lose opportunities to help people too, because maybe they want help, and if they don't find the website like really easy, or it takes time to download the information that they require, they will leave and they will go with another charity or with another resource. So that's the main reason why Google is pushing the businesses to do it like a really nice experience and in a faster way. Moving on, if anyone has any doubts or something, just please do. Okay, we did this. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones. Well, to be honest, I love everything, but I like how Google gives us a lot of insights. The other is called Google Trends. Maybe, yeah, maybe people need to be more patient, but like when you need something, you just want it in that moment. So the other is called Google Trends. So just type as again, Google Trends. I will give you the links anyway, but just if by any moment you are with someone else or you want to maybe, yeah, become this digital advisor that you are becoming, just type it on Google in your cell phone and this is what you need to look for. Again, the first is an ad and it says Think with Google. Remember, this is not the one that we are looking for. We're looking for that is called Trends, this one. So this one is the one that gives you the tool that I want to show you. Here, perfect. So here actually there's a lot of information to look at, but I just will show you a little piece of Google Trends. There are loads of things, loads, but just for the record, for this class, for this module, for what I wanted to show is really of how to analyze information and data, I will show this tool. You can go here and just will show you how this looks like. We are in the home section. There are trending searches that you can just look and understand what the people is looking right now, for example. Oh, actually, this is for United States. That's why it says Ohio. But you can look at any country, actually, but not any. Ireland, yes, but not any country because Google needs a lot of information to pull this out. So sometimes if there are no enough searches or not enough information in google.com, then Google cannot pull you out this information for you, just to let you know. So for example, what is exploring people in Ireland? So they are exploring about Leo Varadkar, about Abraham Lincoln, Tony Allen, like this is just May Day Ireland. Like I will say this is information about today, a daily search. This is a trend on May, but you can do it like even from yesterday, fire pit, like everything. This is real-time searches too. It will depend again of the country, but this is what you can see what people is looking at. If I can check by continent, I'm not sure actually. I know it's by country. This is a question from Guy, but I will follow you on that question later. Okay. Okay. Well, this is the real-time searches in the past 4 hours about Jennifer Aniston, about Gaelic Athletic Association, coronavirus, etc. Even Netflix, it's here, Modern Family, like everything. And this small, what's the name of this? This small graphic tells about the trending of these searches, like how the volume of people that is looking at this specific topic. Okay, this is, if you go to trending searches, it's about that. The year in search is absolutely, I will say, my favorite. I think everything is my favorite, so sorry guys. But every year, Google makes, I will say, a summary of the searches in that year. So if you want to review this later, because if I play this, unfortunately, with the online video, I know that the experience won't be really great. But if you want to review it later or in the weekend, it will be nice. Just to let you know that Google every year, they make a year in search 2019 in this case, but this is the summary, basically what happened in Ireland, like about how to, and this is what will be, for example, the topics, I will say the trending topics, like how to boil an egg, how to vote. It was, remember, were the votations period. The movies like The Joker, The Irishman, The Avengers Endgame, in terms of even overall searches about the Rugby World Cup, remember when we can have these World Cups, I miss that too. Recipes, people, like And then this is the video, a really nice video that Google does every year in order to give you an insight overall. But okay, I will go now. If you want to subscribe also, you will have an email in every, I think it's every week or every time they have something nice to share to you. But it will also be nice if you can subscribe to their newsletter and read and understand more about what Google does and about what's the world looking for. Yeah, Jeremy, I miss that too. Okay, I will go to what I want to show you. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm really obsessed with everything. So we are in Ireland, okay? And I'm going to show you how this tool works. This is called Google Trends. So basically will give us an understanding of how the volume of searches in google.com. It's about that, the volume of searches. So for example, that's why it says enter a search term or a topic. So for example, what if I want to look at Corona? Now that this search term is something really catchy. And as you can see now, and I will show you how is this information, show it to you. First is the interest over time. And if you don't know what does this mean, you can click here and it will tell you exactly what does it means. But basically, in a general way, it's like the volume of searches. It doesn't mean there are 100 searches. It's more about the percentage. So it's more about the volume of searches, and it's only to compare between search terms. If one search term was more relevant or not more relevant, sorry, which was more let me think, sorry. It's about if the search term has a higher volume in search or not. I will show you once if I explain to you by showing to you. So, for example, in Ireland, people look at Corona. It started to look at them at, this, it was kind of March, then this was a day when all schools were closed, and I remember that day, everything was panicking. And after that, there's still searches, but not as this day, for example. Like this was the highest peak when all schools and everything basically shut down. But we can review this, let's say, in the past 90 days. Here, yeah. So, well, as you can see, the Corona search term started like kind of in February, but it started to get higher and higher in mid-February, March, until this day where basically everything was panicking. And right now it's getting lower, which is a good thing because not everyone right now is looking at that. But what about they search differently? What if they don't look at Corona, they look at coronavirus? Because it's another way to look at it, this information. Oh, it seems coronavirus that is in red has much more volume of searches compared to Corona. So this is a nice insight. This means that people look more for the word coronavirus than Corona. And also you can click here and, for example, only look at Google Shopping on YouTube search or image search on news search. I will just put web search because it's a more general, but you can do you can do this type of information like in more specifically. As guys say, people maybe looking at the alcohol, actually I agree with Guy that people may be looking at the alcohol Corona. Let's put like Corona beer. Okay, it's not that relevant. However, what if I remove this? Let us see. Okay, and what about the last 12 months? Corona. Maybe it's not as relevant maybe in Ireland, but maybe in the world it was. Remember that we are in Ireland, but we can review this worldwide, let's say. Okay, it's still Corona, it's high. Let me close this. What if we put, I will remove this, sorry. Let's put Corona beer here. Well, as you can see, like Corona beer has like a normal, I will say, average of search. It doesn't matter the volume, it was just an average because there was no any peaks here, like in the last 12 months. However, when the coronavirus started, a lot of people start to type Corona, which it was Corona beer actually. And maybe some of them were, and you can see here, for example, because I remember I look worldwide. So here will give us the interest by region, like how many people are looking at that specific search term in the world. So for example, in South Africa and New Zealand, like loads of volume searches. In Australia, not really in Africa, neither in Asia. But I will click here so you can see, for example, Ireland is in the 10th place, Singapore, etc. Related topics. And this is something, for example, if we were working for Corona, for the beer factory, if we were the brand marketing managers or someone that is working in that company, we will be very worried because actually it says that most of the related topics are related to coronavirus, to virus infection, to all of this. Coronavirus, corona beer, coronavirus beer. Let's try to look on that, for example. Coronavirus beer. So weird. Look, like people started to believe that there was a virus in a beer. Why is this relevant? Because for the brand, in the brand perspective, this can damage your brand. So actually there are loads of news where it says that the Corona beer have lower sales because of this, because people used to believe that this was a virus related to the beer. But, well, I won't explain you more about the beer because it's not really but we as you said, like it's something that can be affected. So this is worldwide, but again, I can type again Ireland. Oh my God, Ireland, yes. And what if I look for COVID-19? Like what will be, oh, okay. Well, as you said, as you can see here, basically in the past 3 days, COVID-19 is not really as a powerful search term. So what will you do here with your charity? For example, if I were a charity, I will look for example, fundraising. Oh, sorry, fundraising search term, or fundraising topic, for example, just to look at the differences. So this is the past 30 days, but what if we are looking for a seasonality? Then we will look at it at the 12 months. And I can see here there was a peak and it's in September. Why is it in September? We don't know that, but it's nice to understand like when people is looking for fundraising events. For example, January, maybe people wants to become a really nice citizen and they are looking for fundraising. We don't know that. It's just, however, look at that. This is something good. In April, yeah, like recently in last month, the fundraising search term has been looked at it like really higher, which is something good for the charities. And this is again an insight. Like you can tell to the charity like, hey, in the last months, people is looking for fundraising, and specifically in Dublin, fundraising ideas. Look at that. So this is another keyword or another search term that is relevant to fundraising events, fundraising ideas. Let's look at that, fundraising events. And again, this is like just to give us trends and ideas and insight. It's only for that. What about fundraising ideas? So for example, if, oh, this is nice actually. So people are looking for more fundraising ideas than in fundraising events. And it's, of course, for example, here in the last month, people needs ideas to fundraise. And that's why Google put this like in a ... line, because Google expects that people is looking for more fundraising ideas in order to fundraise for the charity. And this is why we're here. We want to make more ideas to SVP to fundraise better. But yeah, I just wanted to show you here. And I just don't want to go deeper because we could be here for hours and I don't want to get bored. But now I will show you the last, I will put this here. I will show you the last analytic tool that is really, really nice. Well, it's for Google, try and remember. The other is called Facebook Audience Insights. And I will show you what is this. So again, just type Facebook Audience Insights tool. And again, you need to look at it first before just clicking. This is an ad, this is not Facebook. This is an ad, this is not Facebook. This is Facebook, and this is the one that I am looking for. Audience Insights, Explore Interactive Facebook Insights tool. So I will click on it quickly, yeah. And it says, go to Audience Insights. By the way, you need to have, and this is a must, in order to use this tool, it's for free, but you need to have a Facebook account, okay? So some of you will have already a Facebook account due to our Facebook group, but this is really important to know just before you go, okay? So I will show you now. Let's talk about, for example, games, because here we were talking about Penguin Club, right? So what if we look about games, for example? I will put Ireland as location. These audience insights, what is this for? It will give us how many people is interested in the topic in Facebook. So it will give us some demographic information about how many women, how much men, which age they are, and much more. But I will show you like really in a really easy way to understand better how this audience insight tool can help any business, or in this case, SVP organization. I say green, sorry, purple or blue. I don't know which color it is actually. I don't have my glasses here with me, sorry guys. Okay, so let's say I want to find people in Ireland. That's why it's location here. So you have location, you can put Ireland, you can put any country or region, you can put only Dublin if you want. But in this case, I will only choose Ireland as location. So I want to research about the audience that is based in Ireland. They are between 18 and any age. I mean, you could be very specific and look at from 18 to 25 or to any age that you want. But I will have this, I will do this query very broad so you can understand how many insights we can have. And also you can choose even women or men, but I will put it abroad again. And I want to look at people that is in Facebook in Ireland between the 18 and plus. Oh, just to let you know, 18 is the age where Facebook lets to have insights from. So what is this? Just, of course, once the person is an adult, they are, I mean, I will say just to protect the people that is on an age that is under 18. So, and all of this is statistics. It doesn't mean that Facebook here will appear names or personal information. It's only about statistics and insights of the population. So, interest. So I want to look at people in Ireland that is interested in entertainment, in games, in, let me think, in gambling, no, in online games, let's say. So I select online games and also about which other guys? Online poker, no, racing games, sport games, video games. Here is this. Yes, I like video games. So I already decided that I want to look at audience that is based, we said already, in Ireland, okay? Between 18 and older, and their interest is online games and video games. And even we can go further and say, these people is connected to, if you have this is a page that I have in Mexico, but it doesn't matter. If you own a page in Facebook and you have a business, you can put it here. So in the future or now or whenever, or even your dad or your mom, any your friend has a Facebook page, you can ask them to have access and you can put it here. So you can have insights only relevant from that Facebook page. That is, so you can have that is connected to this page or that is not connected to that page. Why? Because maybe you want to look people that is not in your page, but maybe you want to have more traffic to your Facebook page to sell more. So you will want to know what is the people outside of your page doing or commented. If anyone has any doubt, please let me know. And finally, this is the advanced section. It could be even people that speaks different language, not only English, it could be German, Italian, Spanish, etc. It could be even you're looking for people that is single and are engaged. Of course, this is information that the user is giving to Facebook. Like Facebook cannot know if you have any marriage if you don't have a Facebook account. And education, even like if you put in Facebook, oh, I study in this school, for example, in my Facebook account, I put that I am studying in a Smurfit. So I will be part of that statistic. Or it has any work or market segments like Hispanics, African, or for example, all parents or parents that have a child between this age, even politics or life events. As I told you, this can be as specific as you want, but well, I just will go with this simple, just very broad, okay? So this is updated automatically. So this information is relevant to the information that we select here. So what does that mean? First, the first information that is very important to know is this one exactly. This is the number that is estimated. It says that this is the people in Facebook that are interested in your games. The people in Ireland, again, people in Ireland between 18 and older, they're interested in online and video games. This is the size in Facebook, like between 1.5 million and 2 million in Ireland only. This is the opportunity. Now, what else we can review here? We can review also, for example, here, there are more women interested than men. Oh my God, that is something that I will never, can you believe that? Yeah, Ivan is raising a hand. Tell me, Ivan. Type it in the chat and let me know if you have any doubt. Hold on, more women. 53, okay, Guy says more women on Facebook than men. Exactly. If you get confused between the first number, this is the second number. Why is this relevant? The first one, this first 53% women, is related to your search, to your audience that you select. The second is related to all Facebook worldwide. So it says that all Facebook has more women than men. However, in Ireland with all this interest that we put, we have more women interested in online and video games. Ivan Walsh is asking me, how do I get to this page again? I will go again one more time once I'm finished. but just we'll finish with this and I will tell you how I went here one more time. Just give me 1 second. You're welcome. Okay, so why is this important? If it's important to know, for example, if you're going to make a video, a camping video, or a post in Facebook, you need to know how much people you are approaching and their ages, because it's not the same type of information for a woman that is 35, 44, rather than for a man that is, or for a boy that is 18, 24. That's why it's so relevant. Then this can gives you insights in order to make your creatives, your videos, your images much more relevant and much more interesting for the public. Actually, you can make only, for example, let's say we only want to know about men. So of course, all these women section disappeared. And we want to know only about men because we want to make a specifically video for men that like online and video games in Ireland. Matthew is asking, are these analytics mainly used for advertising? No, it's used for, advertising is one. Other is for communication. Like for example, if you want to build an email marketing, it's useful. If you want to make an event, for example, let's say Club Penguin is making an event in the next week, an online event, they need to know what are the insights of their users. So that's why it's relevant. It could be for marketing, it could be for, it could be also for a product, for example, it could be anything. As a digital advisor, of course, it's very, very useful. And again, it gives you insights in order to build recommendations and to build the best solution for your business or for your organization. Daniel says, so it's mainly based to know what the community wants. It's about what the community wants, or more about what the community is doing, what the community is looking at, or what the community is commenting on. Remember, guys, information in this era is power, and information is very, very important right now. Like, that's why loads of technology companies, they based all their decisions from data. So that's the main reason. If you as every digital advisor or any advisor, it could be digital, it could be a technology advisor or a consultant. When this person gives a recommendation, they need to deliver a recommendation based on data, based on a fact, and based on information. So you need to review all this information in these analytic tools in order to give the best recommendation and say, hey, we recommend, for example, we recommend to Barnardo's to make a video where the video is about people that the people that appear on the video is married or in a relationship. Why? Because if we take into consideration 24% plus 37%, is 60% of more than the 60% of the people that is engaged with the topic, and that's why it's more relevant. And why we want to make it more relevant? To have more engagement in social media, for example, or more engagement in the website, and finally people to, in this case, to fundraise and to donate to the fundraiser, or it could be any organization will have their own goals. But that's why it's relevant to know the goals and then the target. And once we know the target, this is a nice way to review what else we can deliver depending on the context. If someone has more doubts, please let me know. I will try to make it as clear as possible. For example, these people that like games in Ireland, most of them have a college degree, but but doesn't have any other higher, for example, as only college degree and grad school, like really few. So what else we can review here? This is the job title that the people has. If people that likes games, this is the job title that they have. For example, production, construction, architecture, like really even computation, mathematics, etc. This is only, as I said, really quick, just to understand how many people is here. So let's say you want to build a video campaign for Ireland, for this specific audience. Which, yeah, like what age should have your, let's say you will contract new actors and actresses. Which age should you put them? Like, will you put maybe a millennial, like 18-24? Or will you put maybe someone, an adult that is already working? Or will you put a parent? Let me know in the chat, how will you decide that? Thomas says, young, 18-24. Okay, why? Let me know why. Again, the question is, if you are making an online video campaign for the people that likes online video games, what type of actors will you have in this video? Ivan Walsh says 25-34. Action actor says Connor. Okay. I will, actually the answer is more related to Ivan Walsh, where it's 25-34. Why? Because their volume is higher. The higher volume is here, the 25-34. 31% of the audience is 25-34. And we, as any organization or any business, wants to focus their resources on the higher volume. So that's why our recommendation will be the 25-34. So maybe this online video should have someone that works, for example, in the day, then maybe is playing a little bit of gaming in the evening, or maybe at night, or maybe in the morning, or during transportation, like when in a mobile phone, for example. So that's why it's relevant. This is a main reason why. But you can also say maybe someone from 25-44, and this is our target, because we want to focus on the 55% of the target. If we sum 31 plus 24 is 55. And we will focus on 25-44 because this is 50% of the target. So it means our creatives, or the people that is in the video, they will look like someone that is older, because we are looking for. However, if you want to focus on from the 18-44 or plus, then you should make a specific video or a specific communication for each one of them, because it's very different, for example, for someone that is in college rather than they are maybe 35 plus, where they have family or they have any other responsibilities. That's why it's different. Now, we'll go to page likes. This is the page likes that these people, these boys like. So for example, they like PlayStation, they like Jack Daniel's whiskey, they also like Heineken, and this is the movies that they enjoy the most. Why is this relevant? Because, for example, if I am the Club Penguin, for example, I would like to make maybe an event with Star Wars, or maybe I will make an event in the Irish whiskey bar, because it will be something that I know that my target, it means my audience, will be interested to go. This is the page likes that they have. For example, PlayStation, so that's something good. We know that they like PlayStation rather than Wii or any other console. And what about location? Location will give you, because remember we look people from Ireland, so 30% are in Dublin, and so on. And the activity, oh, Daniel, Daniel is asking how long is left. I might have to go 5 minutes more and I will finish, I promise. This is the last thing. Sorry guys, I know there was a lot of content today. And finally, the activity. The activity tells you if these people make comments or make posts or like some post or not. This is just relevant for if you want to make a post, you will know if these people will make a comment or will make a like. Most of them they like, but few of them make comments. And basically no one shares anything. However, Jake was just asking, do you have to remember all of this? No, I am just showing you what you can do with all these tools. And at the end, you will decide how to use them. Like, it's not, you don't need to know all of this. And finally, this is relevant to the Google tools that we were reviewing before. As you can see, 64% of the population is mobile friendly. I mean, they only use mobile, and only 35% they use mobile and desktop. This is relevant because if the website that you review is not mobile or it doesn't have the speech that it should have, then you will lose an opportunity again. And this is relevant too if they use an iPhone or an Android, because it's the type of person that you are targeting. For example, if they use a BlackBerry or an iPad, maybe your video should be more, I will say, yeah, it should be more sophisticated to those types of devices. But yeah, like this is, yeah, I just want to quickly make a summary. This is all the analytics tools that I wanted to show you. And first, you don't need to remember all of this. That's why I am giving you this class, just to try to help you to open a little bit your ideas. And you will do this with your SVP charity. So you can practice and do it with another organization or another, or another maybe business that your dad has or your friend or your family has. But just to practice a little bit with a charity will be a nice to do. And why is this relevant? Because you will develop a recommendation as a digital advisor. So that's why you need to understand how these tools can help you to make a recommendation. And that's it. Someone has any doubt right now? Let me know. No, nothing. Okay, so at the end of once I finish this session, a survey will show you. So please click on the survey and do it. I also will share the same survey by email, but just please help me to have this survey. Maybe the class was too much right now, and that will be also a feedback to me. Let me know. First, the survey. Second, assignment. Yes, there's always an assignment, and the assignment will be how to apply these tools into your charity. However, I will send these instructions specifically by email. Don't worry about that. And if you have any doubt, you just go with your digital for youth mentor, and they can guide you whenever you have any doubt or concern. And then finally, the final project explanation, I will upload a video in Facebook group to explain you what exactly you will be doing and what is expecting on the competition. Sorry guys, I know this class was very, very heavy, but I hope you enjoyed a little bit, and hope you also can apply this knowledge in the future. Thank you, Tommy, and thank you, Stephen. And you can leave already if you need to. I will just be here for a while if you want to ask something else, but I'll be here. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoy it. I really enjoy it too. See you on Tuesday. Tuesday is a class. Remember, all the time I'm giving you a lot of classes. I know, but this will finish soon. Goodbye, Finn. Goodbye, Luke. Goodbye, Matthew. Thank you. Guy, which is better, green or purple? It's better the purple. If you have more doubts, we can go. I mean, you can ask your digital fluid mentor, but yeah. Bye, bye Arthur, bye Erin, bye Ivan, bye Jake. Bye, Guy. Yeah, Stephen, Tuesday class at 2 p.m. Yeah, I don't have the class that day, so I promise I will be on time that day. Oh, Daniel, it's nice that you enjoy it. It's very interesting, actually. I hope you can support more, not only charities, but also other businesses maybe that your parents or your family knows. Bye everyone. Hope to see you soon. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy. It's a sunny day here in Kilkenny, so I also hope you enjoy your weekend. I'm staying here for a while if someone else wants, but I'm just here. Okay, well, thank you everyone, and see you soon. Bye-bye.